This is directed to some of the brothers in our community who continuously make one bonehead decision after another. Brothers, well, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't. This might fall on deaf ears, but I'm still gonna put this out here. You claim you're a man, but yet you live at home with your mother or father or your grandparents, or live off a woman that you have no intentions of creating something with. You go out there and talk about how the man is doing you, but yet you give the man ammunition to put you in jail, give you a record, tell you when you can eat, sleep, shit, whatever. You say that you're a man, but yet you do little boy things. You say you're masculine, but you wear pink shirts and tight jeans. You say you want to be a father, but don't take care of the child you have or children that you have. You say you love black women, but deep down resent black women. I don't understand what kind of man you are, what you represent, but you're making it harder and more difficult for guys like myself. Some of you have been hurt. I get it. I understand it. But that's no excuse for you to go out and act out and do harm to your own people or destroy your own community. You guys are giving these women out here who made poor choices the ammunition to continue to make poor choices. And then, like those women, you turn around and want to blame somebody. You know what's more pathetic than hearing a 30-some-year-old man blame their mommy and daddy for not hugging them enough when they was a child? But it's even more pathetic when they're in their 50s or 60s saying that. What's pathetic that you would stand on the corner, risk getting shot, selling drugs for a man or woman that you never seen or don't know. But if a brother say, why don't you join the police department or the military, you say, I ain't fighting no white man's army, but you selling that white man's drug. You taking that white man's liquor. You're emulating the worst of those who are racist. You guys talk about how much you hate the Klan, but you guys are the new Klan. You talk about how much you hate terrorists, but you are the new terrorists. You in and out of prison for dumb shit. Shit that can be avoided. Now some of y'all in there because y'all haven't done anything. Because you was perceived as a threat to society. And I'm not talking about in the violence, I'm going to shoot you up kind of way. In the way that you're smart. You're wise. You're observant. So those brothers I ain't talking to. But eventually they give up and they give into the system. But the brothers like myself out here who try to warn y'all there's another way to go, y'all get mad at us. Y'all come to YouTube channels or other sites and question our love of our people. But yet I'm not the one on the corner selling drugs. Yet I'm not the one just shooting up people just to shoot people. I'm not the one impregnated women just to say I'm a man. You're not a man, you're a punk. If you truly gave a damn about yourself and your community, you wouldn't go out there and have unprotected sex. You wouldn't jump from woman to woman. You wouldn't try to manipulate people. Every time you say you're a man and you do the exact opposite, I lose respect for you. You're a parasite to your own community. But some of you don't seem to understand or get that. Then y'all sit here and manipulate others into thinking that somehow you've been abused. I've come in contact with people who've actually been abused, and they've turned out far better than you ever will be. You guys talk about how the man is keeping you down. You never wore chains. You never lived in Jim Crow. Now, I'm not saying there's not racism out here. I've seen it. I see it. I've lived it. But that hasn't stopped me. That's made me more determined to navigate. It made me more determined to be stronger. But you guys is giving up a figure, I'll take the easy way out. A lot of you sit back and plot against your own fellow black man. Y'all wait for us to go to work to rob us or kill us because you figured, hell, I can't find a job. Why should I work? Why should I go out there and hit my head against the wall when this other chump is doing it? You guys talk about that pro-black shit, but then turn around and be the first one to cross over into another community and your voice change, your mannerism change. You try to put on airs. You're not a man, you're a punk. You sit here and claim you love your people, but yet you disrespect your people every step of the way. Then when somebody like myself point this out, I become a threat. I become a danger. Because I'm not falling for the bullshit. So what do? You go out here and you pick fights. You go out here and talk to impressionable women or weak-minded or self-hating women, and you tell them, hey, I'm on your side. He's a punk. Just like when I remember those guys, that Chris Barriera shit. Instead of y'all saying, you know what, 9 times out of 10, Rihanna threw the first punch. Cause most women do that. Most black women do that. Instead of y'all saying that both are wrong, y'all went into, I would never hit a woman, but half y'all have hit women. And some of y'all even rape women out here. But yet you say you're a man. You cause more dissension and harm among our people than anything at times. Notice I say at times. Because your unwillingness to step back and say, you know, brother, I just don't agree with you. You don't want to protect your women. You don't want to protect your community, but you're a man. But then you see a brother like myself who say, hey, I'm about to step up to these little punks. Oh, we got to do something to this guy. You make threats because you figure I got 5 or 10 or 20 dudes around. Then now I'm big and bad. And 9 times out of 10, those 5, 10 or 20 dudes, you probably slept with 3 or 4 of them. No homo. But you're a man. How can you call yourself a man when you're not willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for your children or the woman you claim to love or your mother or your father or your communities? But yet you want to question my manhood, my intelligence. I can't help it if I take time out to sit back and analyze and learn things. I can't help it if I've saved my money. I can't help it if I don't want to go out and party all the time. I can't help it if I'm not going to go in the corner and throw my life away. That's on you. So I ask you again, who's the real man? Me or you? If you like the video, vote up. If not, vote down. I look forward to your comments.